All right, we're now to covering specific elbow strikes. I know a lot of you guys have been kind of watching these videos like, okay, listen, I thought this thing was going to start covering elbows. Well, once again, you need to create a foundation right here, not just go up and learn how to throw an elbow at someone. If you have all these other kind of support mechanisms in here, it's going to make your elbows not only more efficient, more effective, but it's just going to make everything more simple as far as its application. So thanks for hanging with me, but now we're to the strikes. First strike that we're going to cover right here is what we call the smashing elbow. I'm going to bring Shad in here. Smashing elbow up against the human body, what I want to do is understand that we're going to grab the back of the neck right here, and I'm hitting right here with ideally the flat part of the elbow, but as close to the edge as possible. And if I'm striking at any one of those targets that we've talked about earlier, but I'm obviously hitting the face right here. I'm grabbing the back of the neck, and we call it smashing because this is something we could do a lot of damage in a very, very short period of time. If I don't have his back of his head or neck grabbed and I hit him, where's he gonna go? He's gonna go back, right? By grabbing the back of his head, I get to isolate this target where it's not going to be able to reverberate back. This is going to cause massive damage within this elbow strike. So when I hit here. As we do this particular move, Shad's going to hold up the elbow, okay, or the pad, I should say. I'm going to grab right here, and I can hit just like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Shad do this up against James. James is going to be holding the pad. Shad, we're just going to stay kind of like in a static position so you can see a couple reps of this being done. Go ahead, guys. What we want to do next is cover this next move, and the next move we have is what's called a hook elbow. Hook elbow is, I think, what a lot of people think about when they think about elbow strikes. All we're talking about here is just moving it on a kind of a lateral plane right here, parallel to the ground. So as we do that, I'm just striking here. Now, I can do this with the right or left, just like I can do with the smashing elbow. I can grab with the other hand and hit with my elbow if I can hit with my left if I want, or I can grab with the left and hit with the right. Same thing, here with the hooking. Your partner, if they're holding a pad, just needs to pay attention to how that's being done. So if they hold the pad right here, I'm coming, boom, straight across just like this. If I want the other, he just turns the pad a little bit, and now I can hit just like this. So Shad's going to come out here. He's going to hold the pad for James, and James is going to do a couple hooking elbows. Third one we have is what we call our uppercut elbow. Well, if we think about uppercut, think about boxing, right? Well, we can do the exact same thing. The trajectory is the exact same. Body mechanics are pretty much the exact same. We want to use that rising motion, just like we've talked about in previous sections right here. We're able to really accelerate the power and the speed of the elbow. Now, we can do it with the front elbow or the rear elbow right here. So Shad's going to hold the pad, but he's going to hold it kind of like just like this, maybe a little bit of a turn just like this. So as I go right here, my elbow is going to go right up right here like this. Now, what I hate about this elbow is, okay, it doesn't sound like you're doing anything on this, but I'm telling you right now, if we strike the surface right here, okay, whether it be the chin or the throat, okay, or even if his head is down and I'm striking the face on that kind of trajectory, massive damage right here, and it's short and it's quick just like this. So I'm going to have these guys come out and they're just going to work this uppercut elbow. Once again, they're going to probably make a little bit more sound than I did right here, but I want you guys to really observe the mechanics they use within this particular movement. Okay, all right? Thank you. Next one we have what's called the lead elbow. Now the lead elbow is an elbow that I don't think a whole lot of us think about when we think about elbow striking or anything. Okay, I'm going to do it against the body right here. We're going to hold our arm just like this, and I'm entering in and I'm striking, but I'm doing it more with the whole ulna right here. Okay, all right, this kind of arm bone. Notice as I come in right here, boom. This is a great kind of entry point. Now, if you don't respect this kind of move, I want you to do one thing. Have anybody, I don't care who it is, I don't care if you find somebody who's, 5'0", 105 pounds, have them hold their arm and just walk right into your sternum right there. You're gonna feel it. If you don't trust me by then, do the exact same thing, but do it against the face. Have this person just walk. Okay, once again, we're not using any kind of striking motion right here. That's what makes this one really, really unique. Okay, I'm gonna have James hold the pad up just like this and strike. So as I'm coming in, that is what it's looking like, okay? Get a little bit more sound with this one too, right? Okay, just like this. I'm gonna have these guys come out and show this particular move.